File since the time and date set for trial cross.
Good morning. Your name, sir?
Sure.
Where was he? Why didn't he show up?
Your Honor, what happened is, and as you see from the nature of the charge, his driving while license expired. He was, he had a friend that was willing to pick him up. His friend called and told him he was running late. My client did call the court right around the time he was supposed to be here. And, the court basically told him, you know, that they would either get back to him or give him another date. He called me later that day. I saw that this was in the system and then he retained me.
All right, so does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Flat Rock's here today, aren't they, Heather?
Yes, I've already talked to the other, and we're just waiting on the file to go back in.
Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea. $100 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give you that, take to the prosecutor, and then let me know when you're ready.
We'll see in a few. Your Honor.
Thank you. Higgins. Ashley Michelle Higgins, 26B82699A and B and C.
This is the point.
Your name?
Actually, there is.
You have an animal violation, vicious dog. You have 2 civil infractions, dog roaming at large, and license, no dog license. You have the right to an attorney. If you would like one, I will give you one. Do you want an attorney?
No.
All right. So I'll arraign you and then I will send you to the prosecutor, okay? So you have 1 misdemeanor, vicious act. It is alleged that on January 18 of 26 that you had a dog that was on Rackle near Relda in Brownstown and it attacked another dog. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand this advice of rights form? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that? You got to keep your voice up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You still have the 2 civil infractions, no dog license and dog at large.
And I did get the license for the dogs.
Okay. So I'm going to enter a plea of denial on those. What kind of dog is this?
So you're.
Okay, you got to keep your voice up. Okay. All right.
And my neighbor, I don't know if it's you that I speak with, but my neighbor did say that she was trying to drop the charges. So she did write a letter to me, and I think was gonna talk to the prosecutor about it.
I don't have anything to do with
Oh.
that. Defend, your dog is to be in a fenced-in yard or on a leash, equipped with a muzzle, and accompanied by a suitable adult. Do you understand that? Or inside your residence. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, again, you cannot leave the state without consent or violate a law, and you must appear in court as directed. You go out in the hall, he's taking the file to the prosecutor, you sign in out there, and the prosecutor will call you, okay? Good luck. Either way, you're coming back in front of me. Nevin Todd Janov, 26R514412. Your name, sir?
No.
You're charged with super drunk and you have the right to a lawyer. You want a lawyer?
Yes.
All right, John set him up with an attorney. You can go out in the hallway and we will set you up. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Either way, you're coming back in front of me. Thank you. Emma Swade? Two 6R514500. Good morning, ma'am. Your name?
Good morning, Emma Sweat.
Okay, so you met with the department rep, the officer Hirschberger, it looks like, and you two agreed that you would plead responsible for impeding traffic with the speeding to be dismissed, true? To that charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted, speeds dismissed, 150 is your total. Cashier into the hall to your right, and you're all set.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right, people against Castro. Jose Felix Aaron Castro, 19F 231230. Your name.
Jose Castro.
All right. Mr. Castro, I don't believe you had an attorney before, did you, sir?
No, sir.
All right, so you pled guilty under section 771.1 to retail fraud. And the agreement was that it would be taken under that statute for a period of 3 months. They dismissed the retail fraud at the time of that, of the plea. All that's true, correct?
Yeah.
I did not order a pre-sentence report or any kind of screening. I just set it for hearing, for sentencing, I should say. And that's it. So you have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I will give you one.
No, sir.
You waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to tell me before I sentence you?
No, I mean, I haven't been in trouble, don't plan on being in any trouble with mistake, I should have never, done. I apologize to the court.
3 months probation, I'll take it under section 771.1. You cannot leave the state without consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You cannot enter any Meijer store in the next 3 months. You must report to probation as directed. You're not to go back to 26100 Vreeland in Flat Rock specifically, but you're not going to any Meijer store. Do we understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Fines are 150, costs are 100, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So, and $60 in probation fee. So your total here amounts to 310 plus your 125 for 435. I'm going to order 4 hours of community service. You're to complete that in this case no later than April the 1st. Okay?
Okay.
I'll give you a review hearing date. So again, you owe the court $435. Do you have all that?
I did.
All right, so you'll pay that.
He did have a bond too, Judge.
Yes, you have a bond of $300, which is in your name. So that was, let's see, that was 3,000, 10% by law. We keep 10%. So you have 270 to apply. So you'll apply the bond, you'll go down, you'll pay the other 165.
Okay.
John, see if probation needs to see him, if nothing else, to explain the community service, but you have to do community service 4 hours by April 1. You can do that at any nonprofit organization of your choosing. This church, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, I could care less. It doesn't matter, but it has to be nonprofit.
Okay.
We're going to give you a review hearing date, 3 months. You'll come back. If you've done everything and stayed out of trouble, the case will be dismissed on motion to the prosecutor.
Okay.
So we need one for May sometime
May 14th.
at 8:30, May 14th at 8:30. So you'll go down the hall, pay your fines, apply your bond, get your notice, your paper notice,
Okay.
then you'll go meet with probation. Good luck.
Thank you.
No more though, okay? You ready, Jack? Mr. Sparrow? Yeah, just hand it to Sadie.
So you gotta go to probate.
Okay.
But you're gonna go down and take care of the other business first, okay? People against Charles Faust. Charles Anthony Faust, 26F 245-377. Mr. Sparrow?
Once again, Your Honor, for the record, James Sparrow, P57197, on behalf of District Faust in this matter.
Sir, your name?
Charles Faust.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor. He's going to dismiss the expired license, and your client's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, true?
That is correct.
That is punishable, sir, by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. But there is no reporting to the Secretary of State, 0 points, no, non-abstractable. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today?
Okay. Yes,
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
yes,
All right. And this is how you wish to proceed?
Yeah.
All right. To that charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
guilty.
On January 7th of 26, were you in control of a 2011 Chevy that was being operated on Telegraph,
Yes.
Ypsilanti?
Yeah.
Senator.
He's very nervous, Your Honor.
Well, there's no reason to be nervous.
I'm just, yeah, I'm not used to this, sorry.
It's all right. Were you in control of that 2011 Chevy that was being operated on that date of January 7th of 26 on Telegraph, Ypsilanti and Flat Rock?
Yes, sir.
And you were suspended and knew it at the time? Is that true? Or unlicensed, I should say?
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it. This expired license is dismissed. Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, I can say, my client owns his own business. He does detailing, mobile detailing for predominantly RVs and boats. He has a bunch of work when the weather breaks. He can't do it until then just because it won't take. He would just ask for 30 days for fines from us.
20, anything you'd like to say?
I'll say,
25 fines, 20 costs, 75 victims rates, $50 justice assessment. He has a valid registration now, right? You got a valid, you renewed your license, then, right?
Your Honor, and I discussed this with Mr. Kaling, when he gets money, he's getting all that stuff too. Your Honor, he does really, really well in the summer. Unfortunately,
Maybe-
speaking with him, he's really not good at it.
How'd you get here today? You didn't drive, right?
Your Honor, his friends waiting in the parking lot. I know the gentleman that drove him. And that's why he missed last week.
March 17th, you pay by.
thank
If
you.
you don't have the money by March 17th, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension.
Okay.
You gotta save your money or do something. You can't drive around without a valid license, okay? Best of luck. Higgins, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. People against Ashley, Michelle Higgins. This is 26B 82699 A, B, and C. Your name?
Higgins?
Did the victim's dog seek vet treatment?
I don't, she said the injuries were very minor.
All right, so the prosecutor wrote this up. So Heather, we're gonna take out everything I just ordered because there's not a misdemeanor charge here anymore. The prosecutor is dismissing the vicious act charge, so there's no misdemeanor. She's pleading to the 2 civil infractions, and the prosecutor moves to dismiss as defendant has taken collective action to ensure this does not happen again, and complainant does not wish to proceed with charges, which is what you told me. So all I'm gonna do is, so Heather, I enunciated all those bond conditions. I just want to make sure that they're not reflected anywhere, and then I'm gonna take these pleas and fine you on the other 2.
Okay.
So, you understand everything?
Yeah.
All right. To the charge, dog at large, respond. You gotta take the phone out of here, please.
Phone's gotta go.
Phone out of the building.
Out of the building. Did your phone just go off?
Somebody's did.
Somebody's phone went off.
To the charge, a dog at large, respond. Hang on, ma'am, can you just keep your voice down a little bit for me, please? Dog at large, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
No license. You gotta keep your voice down. No license. How do you plead to that? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Sadie, can you bring her tickets up for me? Could you? Okay, I'm accepting those pleas. I'm dismissing the dog at large. I don't remember what our cost is on those, Heather. Can you tell me?
135 apiece, Judge.
All right, that's good. Thank you. Fines and costs of 135 on each. Can you pay all that today? All right. Good luck to you. Wish you well. Have a great day. 270, 135 each. Yes. Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks.
Did you want that up?
I don't need it anymore. I'm sorry. Morning. Look like you're taking a leisurely stroll. Coffee, coffee in hand. And no pressure here. People against Brian Keith Walker. 2-6R-514484.
Good morning, Judge. The apathy will be 82378 on behalf of Mr. Brian Walker. Decision made.
Brian Keith Walker.
All right, so we moved this sentencing. The fact had pled guilty previously to operating while impaired, the drunk driving or operating while intoxicated was dismissed. He was referred for a screening and assessment. Have you had the opportunity to review the report with him? And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We have reviewed the report. There are no additions, deletions, or corrections.
Okay, anything that you would like to say?
Your Honor, just that he has been employed at Brady Plus for over a year. His children are 14 years old, 3 years old, and 8 months old. He's apologetic for the situation. He's looking forward to, I know the drug impact panel is something that's ordered. I've heard from a lot of the clients that they really enjoyed that. It taught them a lot. So other than that, Your Honor, I would ask that you follow probation's recommendation.
Anything you would like to say?
No, sir.
He's got a lot of warrants,
We discussed those two, Judge.
why are you doing that?
Just recently, I didn't know about it, yeah, so I'm gonna take care of them as soon as possible, as soon as I can.
You didn't know about it.
Yeah, I had a,
Be careful now. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to hear stories, okay?
oh,
Don't tell me you didn't know about it. I mean, the court never notified you, you didn't have tickets handed to you, you thought they threw them in the garbage, what?
no, I'm pretty sure it's because I moved. And I never changed my address.
You got a high breathalyzer and you scored high on the alcohol use portion. Show your lawyer the AA verification.
Sure, what?
The AA verification. I ordered you to go to AA. So I just want you to know what concerns me there.
No, they didn't, give me any place for any big deal.
He has the sheet, but it's blank, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Because he didn't go.
so, I wasn't scheduled,
I told you to go to AA. You weren't listening?
No, I was,
Well, where did you go to AA? Look at
I thought I
me.
was getting my sentencing, and they're getting.
You thought I was telling you what the sentence was gonna be?
So, Your Honor, we did discuss that, but he thought all of that started after he was actually sentenced, Judge.
I didn't know I was supposed to, I really didn't know, right?
Well, he knew about it. He just thought he had to start going after the day of sentence.
Makes me want to put my glasses on upside down. You know that? I told you, look at me. Stop looking at your unsigned papers there. You have to follow the orders of court. You scored in category 5 on both the alcohol and drug use portion. That tells me you got a real problem. It's okay.
This courtroom session shows how quickly small mistakes can turn into serious consequences. One by one, defendants step forward, some facing minor charges, others dealing with decisions that could impact their future. A man explains why he missed court. A simple delay, a late ride. But in court, even small excuses matter. The judge listens, but keeps things moving fast. Because in this system, time, responsibility, and accountability are everything. Then another case. A woman stands accused after her dog attacked another animal. She tries to explain, mentions that the situation wasn't as serious as it seems. But the judge makes it clear, control your actions or face the consequences. Rules are set, strict conditions, because public safety comes first. Then another defendant appears, charged with drunk driving. This time the tone shifts. The judge becomes more direct, more serious, because alcohol-related cases are never taken lightly. And then comes a moment that says everything. A man admits he made a mistake. Retail fraud. He says it won't happen again. The judge gives him a chance, but with conditions. Stay out of trouble. Complete community service. Follow every rule, because one wrong move, and that second chance disappears. As the courtroom continues, the pattern becomes clear. Mistakes happen, but what matters most is what happens next. Will they change, or will they come back, facing something even worse? Because in this courtroom, every decision matters, and every choice has consequences.
NA at least twice a week in person. Just listen. You have to go in person. You have to have your AA verification form seen. Every time you come to court, you have to bring that form with you, whether it's in front of me or to the probation department for your reporting. You understand that? You're going to be going to AA twice a week. I'm ordering intensive outpatient treatment with aftercare. You need to go to that. Once you start intensive outpatient treatment, that's going to keep your hands, it's going to keep you busy. You don't have to go to AA or NA anymore, unless it's recommended as aftercare. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're also to attend the Victims Impact Panel, which is one night put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. 4 days jail, credit 1, serve 3. I'll let you serve those on the court work program. But you're going to have to get here and don't be late. Do you understand what I'm telling you? There's 3 days court work. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $105. Pay fines $300, cost $200, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $6 1/4. You have to pay $260 in probation fees, bringing your total to $885. You have cost of recovery of $150, bringing your total to $1,035. Plus your court work program fees. Everything included amounts to $1,140. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for up to 93 days. You may be eligible for early discharge. You get all this done in 6.5 months with no violations, I'll be happy to discharge you early. Probation will explain that to you as well. You're to clear all of your warrants. I'm only giving you until March 17th. So you're going to clear all your warrants by March the 17th. You understand?
Can I add something? Do you mind if I get longer?
Why? Why?
I'm trying to keep up. That's the.
You make $600 a week. How much do you make? And you get a bridge card of $391, right?
Yeah,
Well, how 600 a week? How many hours do you work?
only work 8 hours. I mean, 40 hours. 40 hours.
They pay you $15 an hour. Is it before tax 600 or after tax? So you make what, about 18 or 20?
Yeah.
I'll give you until April 17th. That's it.
Judge,
That
can I
doesn't
ask you
mean-
what your total was again? I believe I'm off on what you got.
Sure. Let me repeat it. You'll clear all your warrants. That doesn't mean that if you get stopped, you're not going to get picked up and taken into custody.
No, I just want to
You
make.
got it, what I'm saying? So don't read this as me saying it's okay not to take care of it. If I were you, I'd be running to the courthouse and explaining to the judge. But that's me. All right, let me just double check it. 6.25, 685, 885, 945, 1,095. Yeah, you're right. It should be. Yeah, am I right that it should be 1220?
I think I might be missing something then.
I have $60 screening fee.
Mhm.
I have 75 and 50 on the Victims' Rights and Justice Assessment, 300 fines, 200 costs, 260 probation fees, cost of recovery of 150, and court work program fees of 105.
I missed the cost recovery. I have 1,200 with a cost recovery of 150. That was the only thing I was missing.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I just like to make sure we match.
685, 885, 945, 1,095. Yeah, it should be 1,200. Is that what you got?
Yes, that's what I have. We're good now. Okay.
Can you pay all this today? You gotta work harder. Did you got an associate's degree? I don't know why you're only working for $18 an hour. You graduated high school, you got an associate's degree, right?
Yeah, but it was for studio audio engineering.
How much can you pay per week or per bi-weekly, whatever you want? I'll set you up on a payment plan. Does he have anything today?
No, Your Honor.
But you got enough to, how much can you pay weekly or bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly. 200.
I don't need you to do two. Do $100 bi-weekly. And I will start this beginning on March the 6th. If you ever don't have the money, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Don't ignore me, though. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? All right. Show some respect for the system. I failed to believe that I didn't clearly enunciate that you were to go to AA. Good luck. You'll meet with probation. Have a good day. Are we ready on Intel?
Thank you, Judge. Yes.
Corey Elizabeth Antel, file number 25F245326.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bianca TOP 82378 on behalf of Tori Antill Station.
Tori Elizabeth Antel.
Good morning. All right, so counsel, your client here pleaded guilty to operating while impaired. It was agreed upon cost of recovery of 150. The good news is she scored in category 1. I can't go along with 8 months, or 6 months, but I will recognize that she shows, at least according to the test, that she shows no evidence of alcohol or drug serious abuse. So I will take that into account. Have you had a chance to review the report?
Yes.
And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We have reviewed the report. There are no additions, deletions, or corrections.
Anything you would like to say on her behalf?
Yeah, she's been employed at DoorDash for a couple months. She just got hired at Amazon. She doesn't have a good work history. Prior to that, she was employed at Taylor Four-Wheel for 2 years. She doesn't have any children in around her. And I would just ask that you follow probation's recommendation.
Anything you would like to say?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to go 8 months probation. You'll be eligible for early discharge after 4 if you complete everything. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. I'll say the testing is only going to be on demand. Probation, kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I'll go along with the level 1 alcohol education program and the victims impact panel, 3-day scale, credit 1, serve 2. I'll let you serve those by way of community service. So 16 hours of community service. And you have to do that again by April the 1st. Fines 300, costs 225, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, that's 650. Your screening fees 60 for 710, probation fees are 160 for 870. Your cost of recovery is 150. Your total is 1,020. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You'll have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. You understand all that?
Yes.
And again, you can be eligible for early discharge if you do everything, okay? Does she, what about the money situation? Can all this be paid today?
No, she needs to pay it right.
All right. It should come with some money here. How much can you pay weekly or bi-weekly?
Could do 100 bi-weekly.
I'll let you do 60 bi-weekly. And I'll start that beginning on March the 6th. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Okay? All right. You'll meet with probation before you leave. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have Urban?
I do.
Galea, May Irwin, 26R254917. And I also have this other file that was dismissed that there's going to be restitution on 26R254918. But that one should be closed. I just, the only question I have is, well, everybody state their appearance, please.
Deanna DOB 82378 on behalf of Ms. Leah Erda.
It's Galia, but Galia, we're close.
What happened is that there were,
Yeah, sorry.
that's okay, there were 2 destruction of property charges. And the plea agreement reflected that she was going to pay the restitution of 245 and then 279.97. 279.97 is on the dismissed case 918. I don't have a problem going along with that. But she's going to be paying through the court restitution. Oh, I just want to double check one thing before I go on. She's going to pay restitution on, I believe, 918 in the amount of 279.97. And that is going to be paid through the court for victim Sierra Rose. Okay? Or Sierra Davis, rather. Sierra Davis. And then she's going to pay $245 on file 917, ending in 5917, on Tara Brewer. That is all going to be paid through the court. So the agreement was that she'd plead, it would be taken under 771.1. Is there any need for her to have any contact with any of these victims?
No, Your Honor.
This was silly. You guys were friends?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, this is kind of quite a temper tantrum, I think. They didn't take you where you wanted to go. You wanted to go to someplace else. They didn't. And then you went over and damaged their property. That's crazy.
Well, I was just, I mean, there's absolutely no excuse, Your Honor.
I know.
I was just trying to get home with the kid. That's all. I didn't want to get in the car with them. They were intoxicated. They were acting fool themselves. And I just did not feel comfortable. I should not have gotten angry. I have 2 kids that I have to think about, and I did not think about that.
All right. Is everything in this report accurate?
It is, Your Honor. We reviewed the report. There are no additions, deletions, or corrections.
Anything that you would like to say? You guys were all under the influence, so correct?
I mean, like I said, I only had the one drink. I was not intoxicated like that, but they had multiple drinks at the bar.
You also had prescriptions, so
I have prescriptions, yes.
that tend to exacerbate the effects of one drink, right? Let's just move on. Anything you'd like to say? First of all, everything in the report is accurate.
It is, Your Honor. Just like she stated, she has two children. She has been employed for 2.5 years. She is very apologetic for this situation, Judge. So I just would ask that you adopt probation's recommendation.
Nan, what would you like to tell me?
Me,
Anything.
So,
You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want.
well, it's. My situation is I really only have, like I said, her for work, and it's my mother. She's, older and has a lot going on. So it's very hard for me to, get out of the house, which is why I got out that weekend. That was a first in a long time. Definitely not doing it again. But it's very hard for me to get out. I know that if I'm on probation, it's gonna be very hard for me to show up because I'm not gonna have sitters. So like I said, I'm just trying to work something out. That's all I have to say.
Sounds like you're setting yourself up to fail. You're gonna have to show up for probation.
Well, then I'm gonna have to bring my children. If that's cool with you, that's okay with me.
They'll let you Zoom if you explain that to them. I'm sure they'll let you Zoom. Nobody's trying to make this difficult for you,
Of course, you.
but not good. All right, 6 months probation. There was no designated, I don't know if all this is necessary. 6 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. You change your address or place of employment or home telephone number. You have to notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You receive chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs. I'm going to make that on demand. You're to attend an impulse control class. I'm not going to order this drug insight class. No contact with Sierra Davis. By the way, is Sierra Davis or Tara Brewer here or on Zoom, Heather?
Not on Zoom, Judge.
So you're not to have any contact with those two victims at all. No contact with Sierra Davis and or Tara Brewer. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with them or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. You have to pay restitution through the court. And I'm putting this on the bottom. When you look, they'll give you a copy of this order. But this is through the court. You're going to pay this $279.97, which will be designated for Sierra Davis, and $245 for Tara Brewer. So those two sums, they should come out $479. Should be, run that math, it should be $524.97 in restitution. Is that right? So 470 or 279.97 plus 245. So
Did
yeah,
you say
that's
524.97, Judge?
correct.
Yes. And are we putting that all on one case, or am I keeping the one-on-one
I
case?
can't really assess restitution on a case where it's been dismissed. I have no authority to do that. I wish they wouldn't do it this way. But I'm going to have to put them both on 917, and that's why it's becoming more complicated here. But if I order it on a dismissed case and she doesn't comply, I've got no authority to do anything except tell her they made a mistake. So that's it. 100 fines, 125 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So your fines and costs here amount to $350. Screening fee is $60 for 410. Probation fees are $120 for 530. And then you have the restitution. And the restitution will make this be $1,054.97. I'm not gonna order the court work program. I won't do that. But this was silly. She was not taken into custody this night, correct? She was never in custody on this, correct?
No,
3 days community service, I'll give you, given everything till April 25th, okay? So do you understand the sentence of the court? I am taking it under section 771.1. We'll give you a review hearing date. That should be in early August, Heather. And you're compliant, prosecutor will move to dismiss. You look like you got punched in the gut or something. What's wrong?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't look like I didn't. Your Honor, does it need to be in the order that you're okay with her appearing on Zoom for the probation?
Yeah, well, they're gonna let her do that. If they tell you they won't, then you come back in here and I'll talk to them. I don't need to gum that up. They let people appear on Zoom all the time, I think. Don't they, Heather, or am I just starting here? I think
No,
they do.
as far as I know, they do.
All right, they do. You'll be fine.
Judge, for the review date, we have Rockwood either August 6th or August 20th.
We'll make it August 20th at 8:30, man. Oh, that's too late. That's more than 6 months. I'm gonna have to make it the 6th. Today's the 19th, right?
Yeah.
August 6th at 8:30, ma'am. Now,
Yes,
you understand the sentence.
yes, sir.
So I'm not gonna make you do the court work program. I'm not gonna make you do the drug insight. You tell me how much you can pay today and how much you can pay weekly or bi-weekly, or tell your lawyer, however you want to do it.
I will pay 100 today
Okay?
and I can do bi-weekly 100,
You sure? You got 2 kids.
maybe 50. Maybe 50 bi-weekly.
Is the father in their life?
No, none.
What is wrong with these guys?
I just know how to hit them, I guess, Your Honor.
Well, I mean, I don't get it. I don't, the single biggest, most important thing we do is parent. And they have kids and then they never see them and we wonder why our society's messed up. $50 bi-weekly. I'll start you March 6th. Is that good?
That's beautiful. Thank you.
If you don't have the money, there's no reason to be scared. We'll call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me or I'm not going to be nice about it, okay?
No.
You'll meet with probation. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks a lot. It's good to you. William Edward Miller, the fourth. Q6R514439A. Joseph Lyon, have a seat up at the table. Mr. Miller, come on up to the podium. Mr. Miller, your name?
Morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good. You?
Great.
I don't know what happened here, Heather. I'm trying to. What is your date of birth?
July 7th, 2006.
Yeah, okay. Heather, I don't know what happened, but oh, you were here but left.
So last time I was here, we went through the first hearing, and then you sent me to the prosecutor.
Yeah.
And then I had to go pick up my son, and there was a couple of people ahead of me. And
Okay. Good enough. Did you have a lawyer?
No.
Okay, so if you're waiving your right to a lawyer, I'm gonna call him and tell him you were waiting around too long. And I want him to take this first, okay? Is that all right with you?
All right.
All right, hang on 1 second. Jeez. Mr. Pellin, can you walk in the courtroom here real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So just wait right there and I'm gonna hand him this case, okay? And then we'll go from there. You're only charged with no operator's license on your person. Not that that isn't. You did have a civil infraction. Did he go into default on that?
Those the other two were dismissed, I'm pretty sure.
Well, see, I said something about a stick form was something. I can't even read my own writing, Heather. Rescheduled case, stick form was something.
And on the B charge for this one judge, he paid that one, the speeding.
You were going 101? What do you want to do? Be a NASCAR driver? Huh?
No, sir.
Well, come on. Where do you work at?
Nowhere right now.
Why not?
We bought a truck recently. That works.
Since what?
Summer.
Since summer?
Yeah, I got hit by a truck and broke my foot, collarbone, and.
Oh, jeez. Nope, I hope it wasn't your fault. You got a lawsuit going. Listen. I don't want to talk about your injuries. You better figure out a way you're gonna get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Mr. Pelland, I was calling him?
Last time I was here, he tried to change the case over to a driving or allowing a licensed driver.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Mr. Pelland, your name, let me talk to him.
James Pelland on behalf of the city of Rockland.
I don't know what happened, but last time I wrote down defendant was here but left.
Okay. Yeah,
Reschedule case. Stip form was something. I can't even read my own writing. That should tell you how bad it is. I don't see a stip form in the file. Oh, wait a minute. There is one.
yeah, I believe we changed it to allowing, fund to drive.
Yeah, would you do another one today and have him sign it? Let's get this young man out of here. I feel bad if we made him wait. I made him wait whatever last time. You paid your speeding ticket, right?
Yes, Your Honor. That
Why would you have done that? What was he charged with on the speeding? You had the file.
Judge, his speeding was 26 to 30 over is what he paid on.
My
It was
God.
235.
Have they yanked your license yet?
Yeah, they just sent me the.
Yeah, of course. You can't be. Why did you do that? Go work this out with him. Pull the other file and give it to Mr. Pelland. And young
Oh.
man, you're gonna learn to slow down though. Got it?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Crazy. 170. What's the hurry? Mr. Lyon, come on, please. Joseph Michael Lyon, 26B 149926. B. He probably paid something too. Your name? Name?
Joseph, Ryan?
Where you been?
Yeah, first I would like to apologize, Your Honor. So my driver's license has my old address on it. So all the court documents were sent to.
Did you
address-
bother to tell anybody?
I told.
The officer gave you the ticket on January 7th, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you really think we didn't get around to scheduling the case? You didn't?
I've never been in trouble criminally or, the only tickets I've ever had has been for, I think, going 10 something over in parking. So and the ticket was sent to my current address. I gave them my current address. So like I received the ticket at my address, but I never received any court dates. They were all sent to.
Where do you live?
I live in Newport, up in North Dixie.
Do you see anything about Newport?
It was changed in the system.
Hang on. What's the zip there again? In Newport,
Say again?
the zip code.
Oh, 48166.
Tell me where you live. You said Newport, but what's the address?
Yeah, 7974 North Dixie Highway.
You have the right to a lawyer. You're charged with leaving the scene of a property damage accident. You went into default on left of center. You have the right to a lawyer. I'd be happy to give you one at public expense if you want one. Would you like one?
I would, yeah.
Okay. We'll set you up with a lawyer. You'll talk to the lawyer. Either way, you'll come back in front of me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Be a little bit more responsible, will you please?
I'll have that ID renewed and I'll make sure.
You hear what I'm saying? You owed us a phone call. Okay?
Yes,
Come on. Jeez.
yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll set you up with a lawyer. James Edward Carter Jr., 26R 514511, A and B, and C. Where's Mr. Carter?
Checked in with me.
What's your name? Come on up here. I just called your case. You can tell me your name. All right, good morning. You have a unregistered vehicle. That's a misdemeanor. You have a no proof of insurance, a disobeyed traffic signal. Those are civil infractions. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No, thank you.
I'll go ahead and arraign you then, and I'll send you to the prosecutor.
Okay.
On February 2 of 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle that was unregistered on I-75 near Huron River Drive in the city of Rockwood. That is a misdemeanor. Punishable up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have two other charges here: disobey a traffic signal and no proof of insurance. Those are civil infractions. The disobey traffic signal would be a 3-point violation. You understand that?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you a personal bond. We're going to take this to the $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. We're going to take that over to the Rockwood prosecutor. You'll meet with him. You can go down in the, I don't know what Bill needs in John conference room 2, I guess. Go meet with him, and then you'll come back in front of me. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, see what you can resolve with him. Good luck. Andrew Joseph Ellis Webb, 26B 82402A, B and C. Your name?
Andrew Webb.
All right, you're charged with vicious dog, and then you have 2 civil infractions. Dog at large, no license. Do you have the right to a lawyer? If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set you up with a lawyer. You go down the hall, and we will set you up actually in the hallway, and we'll set you up with a lawyer, and either way you're coming in front. Give that to the defense attorney too. Okay? All right, Mr. Carter. Your name, sir.
James Edward Carter Jr.
So you negotiated with the prosecutor. He's going to dismiss the unregistered vehicle misdemeanor. You're going to plead to disobey traffic signal and no insurance, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't have insurance now, do you?
No, I do not.
You don't have a valid license because you're revoked. How long you been revoked? Since 2003?
2018.
You talk to a lawyer, you just keep driving. You get another drunk driving. My gosh. You've had 4, right?
Yes.
You can't drive, sir. I don't know what to tell you. I'm surprised they didn't. I don't know why he didn't write you for drive while revoked. Jeez. Did he tell you why? Did they give you a warning?
Yeah, morning.
Jeez. The charge, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
To the charge, disobey traffic signal, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept those pleas on the no proof of insurance 185, on the disobey traffic signal 145, the unregistered vehicles dismissed. Mr. Carter, please do not come in front of me on a revoked charge. This is ridiculous. You've got to stop driving.
Yes, sir.
You're pretty clear you haven't paid attention to that. I'm surprised. You'd be in deep trouble with me.
Is there any way I can set up a payment plan for the fines?
Where do you work?
I'm self-employed,
Do-
and personal slow. And
Doing what?
Doing, kitchen and bathroom remodels.
And how do you get to those?
I guess somebody that works for me that drives.
All right, okay. That's a canned answer I hear every day. You pay the disobey traffic signal charge. How long do you need on that?
A month, the week period.
Pay by March the 19th. On the other case, 185, pay by April the 19th. If you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension. Please don't come in front of me on a revoke. I will not be this kind. My hands are tied with that plea agreement. Good luck. Thank you. All right. Your name. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
I'm sorry, what was that? I was waiting for, Mrs.
Listen, look, come here. Come here. Just raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You understand what you just took an oath to tell the truth, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, you can put your hand down. Since you were in court on September 17 of 25, have you been arrested for any other charges?
No, Your Honor.
Have you had any contact with the police for any reason?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any other cases pending?
Currently, on a few programs right now, and I'm paying fines.
Slow down, slow down. Have you picked up another offense at September 17?
25, right?
Yeah.
No,
Well, are you on probation to other courts?
I'm on probation for this courthouse.
For what? Are you in front of me or Judge Huss?
That's a
For what?
trespassing.
When did that take place? Were you on probation on that when you pled on this?
I don't remember, Your Honor.
Heather, can you check that, please?
His offense date on the other one was August 2nd,
Okay.
and this one was August 4th.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss your case on motion of the prosecutor. Take everything out. Yeah, I'll be glad to do that for you. You weren't on probation on this case when you picked up that one. You've got the thing that was holding this up is proof of employment, which you provided, and you paid your $225 today, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Case dismissed. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Stay out of trouble now.